How you doing, everybody? This is Magician back here, and we're going to be going over my single back wing flex close scheme today that I like to run. This is out of the Oakland playbook, and I like having a hot route master quarterback. So for this scheme, you are going to need a hot route master quarterback. And say you don't have a hot route master quarterback, you at least probably need for this scheme one tight end apprentice and one slot apprentice. If you're running like a gunslinger or something like that, or a escape artist. So let's go ahead and get into this. So our audibles that we like to set are halfback dive, halfback stretch, 4 verticals, and smash. So yeah, let's go ahead and pick a play here. It doesn't matter which one, because those are the only plays that we usually use out of this. So yeah, let's face something that normally sees their dime one. There's a dime 146 out of this. I'm not gonna set that though, because a lot of people stop running that type of stuff. I'm just gonna go against a nickel 245 here. And we already have the thing set for this. So yeah, let's go ahead and just select the play here. We'll go against cover 2 man first. You usually always want to be on a hash when you're running different plays. Anyway, this is man coverage this time. We're gonna go ahead and switch this onto just a lineman. And as you can see, this play, we're going against a cover 1, or not cover 1, cover 2 man, or this can also be like cover 1 robber press or whatever. So yeah, let's say that there's running a cover 2 man, just stock cover 2 man. We'll see how we're gonna go against that. So stock cover 2 man, what I like to do out of this is run 4 verticals, and usually all I do is just put the slot receiver on the left on a drag, and there's 2 slot receivers, but this is the play art. This is how it looks when I run this play against man. So yeah, you'll be able to see exactly how each person gets open and everything. So yeah, run the play here, and you see the wide receiver, or the running back, is wide open underneath. No matter, and I think his man fell down, but it really doesn't matter if his man fell down or not. He's getting wide open on that play. So yeah, 4 verticals again, same play. And as you can see, the R1 and the square, these are just clear outs. They usually don't get open. These are just clear out routes. But yeah, it's basically like a mesh concept kind of, and then we have a crosser going over top. So again, triangle's open, O's wide open as well. So as you can see, you can get some yards up the sideline there. And you may be thinking, okay, they're running linebackers though. What about if you're going against safeties? It works the same exact way, I promise. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the other one here, and we're actually gonna put Evans in a streak this time. Let you guys see how this looks. So again, O on a drag, X on a crosser, and square on a streak here for this one, and this is how it should look. And the square is just gonna be a clear out for that left of screen free safety back there. So, and it is gonna look just like this. And Troy Hill picked it off there, but if you have a tight end with better route running, like what is it, 90 route running, 90 medium route running, he's gonna get wide open on that. So let's try that again. Go ahead and so yeah, you want there's 2 tight ends in this set. You want your tight end with the best route running in Gronkowski right there. Where he is. So let's go ahead and set this up again. You want it to look like this, and I'm gonna throw it a little bit earlier this time just to show you. And he is clamping him. Troy Hill is actually clamping him. But yeah, you want 90 medium route running on that guy. So next play that I like to do for man coverage, I don't usually like to run against man. Just usually doesn't work that well. But I like to run this play against man and smash. And usually all I do for this is I set Gronk on a delay fade, and I like to put Evans on a drag. Literally, this is all I do for this play. And it's just like a normal little mesh concept. You can also put Gronkowski on a hitch if you want. You can put Braid on a hitch if you want. Just really depends on what you want to do. You can put Evans on a hitch if you want. So yeah, but I like to run this. And as you can see, Godwin gets wide open on on that corner route, usually they will get open as long as they have either medium route running or route tech or something like that. They'll usually get wide open. And as long as they're not facing like a one step ahead, that can get really annoying, as you guys know. But yeah, that's usually what I run against man. So yeah, let's go ahead and switch up coverages here to a cover 3. Now cover 3 is interesting. We're actually gonna flip our play here against cover 3 because I'm gonna show you guys a bomb first out of this. So my bomb for cover 3 comes out of smash, and yeah, literally you guys are probably gonna recognize this bomb from past years and everything. Well, it still works out of this formation, and all you're gonna do is, instead of having Evans on that weird looking corner route, you're gonna set the corner route yourself. You can hot route it if you want, you don't have to though. And then you're just gonna run the play, and you're gonna see as O just does not get wide open. 1 second. Oh, to run that again. I think I threw it way too early. But you're gonna watch and see how O gets wide open, and then I think I'm just gonna let it play out, and then I'm gonna end up probably getting sacked or something. But we'll just let it play out for right now, just to see what happens. So yeah, we're gonna set O there, and yeah, it's gonna look just like this. Yeah, I'm just gonna let it play out this time, and I might get sacked or whatever, but we're just gonna let it play out. Left Evans on the route he was on before. So let's go ahead and check that out this time with Godwin on the streak here. And as you can see, this is exactly what I was looking for here. So we're gonna go to the replay on this. And this bomb, it works like a lot more than on practice mode for some reason. You know, practice mode's like super weird, but let's go ahead and look at Godwin here. And as you can see, Jalen Ramsey's following him up, and then he steps off of him. You know, about where's this at? About, 25. He steps off of him about 30 yards downfield. So once he steps off, you have a window, especially with a gunslinger or a set feed lead quarterback. As soon as he steps off to guard the other player, you have a window to throw this ball, and the player gets wide open behind that corner over there and to the right of the safety. He gets wide open. So we're going to go ahead and try to throw this ball. So yeah, let's go ahead and flip this. We're going to try to throw this ball, see what happens here. It's Brady, which for some reason they made him have a noodle arm. So yeah, let's go ahead and... So yeah, this is how you want to have the play set up, I guess in regs. This is how you want it set up. I usually put the Mike Evans on a corner, like it myself. But yeah, let's go ahead and check out this again. And yeah, that corner's playing, or that corner and the safety are playing insane. But just trust that works. So let's get into something that actually is going to work versus cover 3, and that is just the regular smash play. If you run this stock, and you just put square on a extended flat route here, you just want to put them on one that goes out farther, then you'll see that this play works. It's money. So you're gonna just lowball that to the corner receiver there, and he gets like wide open on that. And usually what happens, as you can see, the defense set, like the curl flats for this defense, they covered Mike Evans. But let's just say that they have their curl flats set to 20 yards. Alright, now that we have their zone drop set to 15, we're gonna go ahead and just set up the play how I had it before. And for this play, I like having Gronk or whoever you have at that tight end position. You want him on a delay fade just so if the play breaks down, nothing else is open, you have that route. So what you're going to be looking for here is, first you want to be looking for Godwin, then you want to look at Evans, and then the last resort is going to be Braids. And if neither one of those are open, you're going to want to delay fade to Gronk. So since they have their zone drops at the 15, this Godwin is going to be naked. So let's go ahead and look at this. And the curl flat is covering that so well. Even the zone drops are set to 15, and that curl flat is still covering that. Let me make sure this is on a curl flat still. Yeah, it's on a curl flat. I just don't just don't understand why they're covering it so well. Because they're not supposed to be covering that.
Hey,
Unless they
Alabama,
changed the way
Alabama.
curl flats worked or something. I don't think they did though.
Go Bandit!
Yeah, see? And he gets pretty open versus that. They usually get way more open. Maybe it's because people run 20 yards. I'm not really sure. But that usually gets open versus cover 3 very well. And then, as you can see, this if you lowball this to the wideout, going on a corner route, he gets pretty open on that too. And then last we have this drag underneath, and he is also going to get pretty wide open. Maybe it's because I didn't hot route the corner. That might actually be why. No, that's not why, but as you can see, he gets open underneath. And then, say everything breaks down, we'll go over this fourth route combo, or this fourth route in the combo. Here. Say everything breaks down, you want to release him. And, yeah, I couldn't release him because he got knocked down blocking. But, if you release him, he gets wide open. And the 4 verticals play that I ran, I'll go ahead and show you guys that again. It works great in this too. So you're just gonna have the play set up just like this, and you're gonna run it. And you can see drags get wide open, especially if they run their things to 15 like they're on right now. And that happens with the other side as well with the running back.
Let's go on. No, 66.
So we'll run that again, and as you can see, the running back triangle, he gets wide open if he doesn't get stuck on the line. So, yeah, let me go through that again for you guys.
Hey, check it. 72.
And that was the run play. But as you can see, the run works pretty well versus cover 3, so that's pretty good. So yeah, showing you guys his 4 verticals again.
Hey, gold 66.
And triangle, as you can see, gets knocked down again. Man, practice just plays so different. It's kind of annoying. Because, you know, people lab and stuff in practice, but if I were you guys, I would definitely just lab in a real game. Makes a lot more sense. So as you can see, triangle keeps getting caught there, but he gets wide open versus cover 3. And there you have it. So those are things I like to run versus cover 3. And if we go ahead and switch up again to a cover 2 or Tampa 2, you can run against Tampa 2 and the other one very well. So yeah, that's like, you know, options for that. So I'll go ahead and show you guys the running plays now. So for dive, this is what it looks like, and you're gonna want to bring the tight end over. And to make it look similar to another play that we're going to do, you're just going to have them sit right there. And then it's just really good for that. And as you can see, inside stuff, I meant to do that because inside stuff is really like hard to counter in this game, as far as if you're just trying to counter it like with nothing. Obviously it's going to be hard to counter. So what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to bring that dive out again. And you saw how dominant that was. Without even doing anything, you know, all you want to do, instead of just running it regular, all you're going to want to do is double team the player with inside stuff, and this happens. See how he didn't get off, didn't get into the backfield that time? That's because we doubled him. And even if he doesn't look like he's getting doubled, it will still, the computer will read that as like him getting doubled, or like the, the system will read it as him getting double teamed because you set it like that, and he won't get off the line with that, you know, how he did. So, you know, say you run that dive a couple times and that gets open, and, you know, he's trying to stop the dive and he might run commit, because, you know, you're bringing your tight end over every time and everything. This is when you want to bring out the stretch. So with stretch here, you're going to want to do exactly the same thing that you did, except for you're going to want to, maybe it doesn't let you, does it let you flip it now? Hold on. I gotta bring him back over to flip the play. I forgot you had to do that. So yeah, let's go ahead and Take a look at that. You see the plays flip now, and you go ahead and bring Braid over. And they're thinking the whole time dive. So let's say they run coming up the middle or something, and now you have this stretch right over here. And it's a pretty good play. It obviously runs better if you have people that are better for blocking. So in the outside position over here, I have George Kittle, really good blocker. So he's usually that person that comes over here. So yeah, let's go ahead and show you guys that again. So basically all you're gonna do, put stretch, and let's say that this is supposed to be against cover 2 anyway, so put them in cover 2, show you guys that, cover 2, and you see we're running. For some reason it didn't flip when I flipped it, but show you that is flipped, and then put Braid over here, and then we'll run it again. And as you can see, if Leonard Floyd doesn't just come off with a fury off the edge like every freaking time, that it's pretty open on that side. So yeah, you can obviously do that, or you know, say you're in a hurry or something, you can obviously just run a stretch, flip it, and run it just regular, and it gets pretty open. And that's another thing, Aaron Donald also has no outsiders. Nobody runs this in MUT because it's just not a worth it ability. But yeah, just double team on that. Say somebody has no outsiders for some reason, you just put a double team on that, and it pretty much blocks it, or it should. I guess, I don't know, maybe no outsiders is a worth it ability. We'll have to definitely dive into that and see if I actually think that's a worth it ability. Personally right now I don't. But I don't know, maybe in the future it might become something else. But yeah, you can usually get some pretty good yards out of that play. And I keep forgetting to change it to Tampa 2, so that's probably why it's not even working that well. Because running against Tampa 2 is way easier. Because there's less people in run fits. So let's go ahead and go to 4 verts here, and show you guys how I like to. This is pretty much my end all be all for how I like to run this play. So
72.
So this is how I like to run this play. And usually it's flipped, I guess, for me, so I'm actually gonna run it like this. Yeah, so this is how I run it. I like to have the wide receivers on a crosser and the outside one on a drag, and I like to have my outside tight end on a clear out streak, and I like to have the other one on a crosser as well. And the main thing that you're looking for here is for Evans deep. You're going to be looking for him to get open deep. So as you can see, if I didn't get sacked, then here, we'll go ahead and look at instant replay here as soon as the play ends. Yeah, we'll go ahead and look at the instant replay here, and I'll show you all the routes that end up getting open from this play. So, as you'll be able to see here, first of all, this route gets wide open. This underneath drag route, like from the jump, it gets wide open. So that's always super nice. And then next, we're gonna look at this clear out route over here. It gets open somewhere right here. You could probably like throw that to the left a little bit, and it would be kind of open. But I usually don't ever throw to that. So that's just something that, you know, so you don't have anything else, you can look at that. And then this Gronkowski route gets open, doesn't get open actually, because there's no clear out over here and there's no underneath route. So this is kind of a flood concept, because we have this person down here coming in a drag, and then we have a clear out, which is this tight end coming over top. And this makes it to where this corner right here has to end up covering this drag, and then this safety has to end up covering this streak. So Mike Evans just gets wide open over here. And if you rat catch this, you can easily take this for a touchdown, especially if the tight end ends up blocking for you. So it's just a really nice play. Let's see. And I'm also going to run through one more thing since I already have it set up, and it's cover 4 quarters. And this is the play that I usually run versus cover 4 quarters, and it's very similar to the other play. It's a little different though. So I like having a post
Ozzy!
on both
Ozzy!
sides, and then one player go up the middle. So it looks like this. Oh, wrong thing.
72!
So it just looks like this. And this is how I like to run it versus cover 4 quarters. And as you're going to be able to see, you're going to have O open really late.
Wait, that.
And they're going to be really confused about how he's open. You know, oh, I'm running cover 4 quarters. You're not supposed to be open. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at this, break it down. So first of all, the tight end is going to be wide open on the drag. Wide open on the drag. And then next, you're going to have this player doesn't really get open, I gotta be honest, but this player you'll see comes across right here. Now if he's gonna keep running across, and that player's just gonna stay there. That safety or corner, whatever he is, and he's gonna get open really late over here. So that's what I like running against cover 4 quarters. There's also beaters and stuff like that I run out of other formations, but it's not out of this formation, so I don't want to give you guys that today. But yeah, that was my single back wing flex close formation guide, and this is out of Oakland Raiders playbook. Thanks for watching, guys. This was the Magician. Poof, I'm gone. See you guys next time.